The summit of Mount Elbert is the highest point in Colorado. It's also the second highest peak in the continental United States, just 62 feet below the top of California's Mount Whitney. Our route is via the Northeast Ridge. From Leadville, drive 3 miles south on US 24 to a prominent curve where a side road crosses the railroad tracks. Continue west on this road for 0.8 of a mile, then turn south and continue for almost 7 miles to the Elbert Creek campground. The trailhead is about 1/2 mile past the campground. From the trailhead, hike south on the main range trail for about 1.5 miles to an unmarked junction. At the junction, take the right-hand fork and continue up the steep northeast ridge to the summit. This particular trip is a very special one for us. It's the focus of a statewide effort by the Colorado Mountain Club to simultaneously put a climbing team on every Colorado 14er. More importantly, the Mount Elbert climb will be by residents of the Emily Griffith Center in Larkspur. The center is the temporary home for boys with a variety of domestic troubles. Achievement, and especially the resulting positive spotlight, has not been a familiar experience for these kids. This trip, and the whole wilderness orientation of the center, is focused on achievement and self-respect. These boys have been training for Elbert over several months. They will attempt Colorado's highest mountain, and the nation will be watching via a satellite uplink right at the trailhead. The turnoff to the Mount Elbert Trail is reached a short distance beyond here, where the trail levels out. Mount Elbert hikers should take the right-hand fork. This open area, not too far from timberline, is a good place to rest. It offers one of the few relatively flat areas for overnight camping. It also has a wonderful view of Leadville, situated in the beautiful Arkansas River Valley. There should be no doubt that the trail from here to the summit is uphill. It's a very steep incline that lets up only briefly at a handful of places. This is a relatively flat area at 12,800 feet. There still is another 1,600 feet to climb. That peak, located at the top of the Box Creek Cirque, is one of 3 false summits seen before the top of Elbert is reached. This is very important to remember because it is totally demoralizing to climb this little hill thinking the summit is so close. There is still a long climb past this point. The real summit is unmistakable and can be seen from about 200 yards away. Climbing this last stretch is an exhilarating experience felt only by those who push their dreams toward the summit.